Latest in Punjab terror strike, Ministry of Home Affairs has released details of what exactly happened. Madhav is joining us with that. Yes, Madhav.
Well, yes, just a short while ago, in fact, the Ministry of Home Affairs confirming that, in fact, the sequence of events, first, of course, these terrorists first tried to capture a tempo, but the tempo driver managed to flee from that area. It's after that that they actually got control over this entire Maruti car. They had also fired at a bus on the way and, in fact, soon drove up to the police station where, in fact, the sentry opened fire. They managed to kill the sentry, but one of the police constables inside that station came out and used to actually fire back at the terrorists, which prevented them from actually entering into that police station. It's at the time that the detective who actually came out and started firing at them, but he too got several civilians and 2 home guards lost their lives in this entire incident that took place. And as far as the terrorists are concerned, one of them injured and one of them has been shot dead is really the information that is available with the authorities here. They're also saying that only about 1 or 2 terrorists at this point of time are really active, and the encounter, the gun battle, is very much on even as we speak. It's still early to establish who are the terrorists and what their identity is, but certainly it seems very similar to the recent attacks that took place in Katwa. So clearly, of course, are looking at whether it could be the same perpetrators who carried out this attack at this point of time. But we will be getting more updates as to who the terrorists were and more details as far as this entire operation is concerned over the next couple of hours.
Well, Madhav, we'll wait for those details. We're not sharing any operation details as of now, but what the Ministry of Home Affairs statement has also mentioned is that there were 3 or 4 terrorists who were there initially, and one has been shot down, one is injured, 1 or 2 terrorists still may be active, but they were using AK-47. They have hand grenades, so it seems that they were prepared to last at least 9 hours of cross-firing, which they are engaged in right now.
Well, that's certainly the fact at this point of time that they're looking at, that those terrorists were in for a fairly long sort of operation. That is the information that we are getting at this point of time. But clearly, well-armed, well-equipped terrorists who were, in fact, actually perpetrating this entire attack. Even as we speak, in fact, they are looking into really who could have been behind this entire attack. But a formal briefing by the MHA is expected once these operations do cease, and it's perhaps then that the details will be finally clear as to who could have been actually behind this entire attack.
Also, the Ministry of Home Affairs statement has mentioned the live bombs that were recovered from Pathankot and Amritsar railway track, Madhav. They are yet to establish whether it is an IED or not.
Well, yes, that's really the information that the Ministry of Home Affairs have. But clearly, of course, it would be Punjab police who would have direct information as to what is transpiring on ground. We must remember that even as far as the entire operation is concerned, it is the Punjab police that is carrying it out. The members of the NSG as well as Army are present at that particular site, but they are in the outer cordon and not really directly involved as far as the actual operation is concerned. They are there on standby, but clearly, of course, the entire operations at this point of time being carried out by the Punjab police, perhaps a clearer update would come from there as to when this operation could be concluded, and also more details as to these bombs that have been found in the tracks over there in Gurudaspur.
All right, thanks, Madhav, for joining us. For viewers, just a quick recap of what the MHA statement is saying. That terrorists first tried to snatch a tempo. The tempo driver fled from there early in the morning. They got a Maruti car and then went to a police station and fired at a sentry who was posted there. And this happened at around 5:30 a.m. There were 3 to 4 terrorists initially, and one is dead and one has been injured, but the operations continue.